what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo, along with Andrew Chang here. We are taking you through the early afternoon games for Week 9 of the 2020 NFL season. And we have the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Baltimore is the favorite here at -1.5, and your total is 48. So Baltimore gets teased across the zero to +4.5. Indy gets teased up to +7.5. Your over gets teased down to 42, and your under gets teased up to 54. So,
Mr. Saludo.
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Chang.
Well, my presumptuous self thinks I can predict in this imaginary crystal ball that Danny will post-edit in here. That
You expect me to do a lot of work.
That you somehow like the Colts at +7.
What if I said no?
Well, then I would tell you to get rid of this crystal ball that you post-edited to me and get you another crystal ball that says your answer. Or Magic 8 balls.
Well, thankfully you're right. And Indy is my pick in this game. I still like Indy. Not as high on him as I used to be. I do like him in this game. Obviously not to win, but to keep this game close, because I always favor good defenses, and the Steelers showed last week a good defense can keep Lamar Jackson scoring down. So I like Indy for that reason. My one question mark is, can Rivers put up some points? That's the one question mark I have in this game.
I was just about to fire back.
I mean, because he put up a bunch of points against Detroit last week, but that's Detroit. This is like elite defense. Baltimore Ravens he's taking on now.
I couldn't agree more. I still think, Baltimore did pretty well against the Steelers, seeing that the Steelers arguably are the top defense in the league.
They're the top defense in the league.
Right.
Period.
Can't sugarcoat that. And they were able to put up, 28? Was it? 20 points?
In the game?
Yeah.
They held them to 24 points.
24 points. So, I don't know. Can Rivers... I'm just going to ask you. Do you think Rivers can throw the ball to T.Y. Hilton, have some scores?
Maybe not T.Y. because he might be hurt. But I think Rivers does have a chance to throw to the intermediates and the shorts. Guys like Nyheim Hines, Jonathan Taylor if he plays, Trey Burton. So I think that's where they're going to have...
Trey Burton.
I think that's their best spot to go, is to throw the short intermediate routes. But I would worry about him at some point having to come back and score. So I do lean Indy in this game, but it's not like I'm going to the window to get this as part of my teaser bet in. It's value, yes, but you also have to be able to trust the team you're betting on. And I'll be totally honest, I can easily see this game not as a blowout per se, but I can see this game being like 20-7 for Baltimore.
Am I reading this right? The line for Baltimore is only -1.5.
Yes.
So why is that?
Because Pittsburgh played them really hard, and books are reading it, as I do, as a good defense can stop Lamar Jackson. The difference is Pittsburgh has a good offense. You can't necessarily say that about Indy's offense. Indy's offense has been off before, and the reason why I think the books have it so close is because Indy put up so much points last week.
I mean, I wouldn't say that Pittsburgh's offense is like good.
No, it's good.
It's
good.
It's good. Are the Colts offense the same?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
The Colts offense on its best day is what they showed against the Lions,
Detroit?
But that defense doesn't
That's
exist.
a little handicap right there.
Yeah, so I mean, you had plenty of games where, Indy put up something like under 20 points. Mm-hmm. And you can't do that against Baltimore.
You can't.
And it's not like Baltimore's defense is like, I don't know, Minnesota's defense. This is a legitimate, one of the top 5 defenses in the league, Baltimore. So that's why I don't think... My one worry in betting Indy is that it's not that Indy gets blown out, is that they don't put up enough points to cover a teaser spread. That's my one worry. Because Baltimore could easily just need 20 points, and then Baltimore's defense hold Rivers to 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think that just might happen. I didn't say my lean, and I think this is where Danny and I differ. I kind of like my Lamar Jackson just to spin his way into the end zone, especially if he can lose by a field goal. I don't really see them losing, but that's a nice little thing for me. I don't really see any value in taking this, and actually, I don't think I want any part in this game, which might be a little weird to some, since, I mean, it might be a clear-cut answer. Some of you might be like, oh my god, like Baltimore? Yeah, Baltimore against Indy. Why not? That line at plus 4.5? Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, it sounds good, but, I just have this feeling. I just have this feeling that Indy's going to play them really hard, and I think Baltimore, coming from their loss from Steelers, they're going to go out and try to get it. So
yeah,
I like the line at Baltimore plus 4.5. Is there value to it?
A little bit. If you handicap this game to be close by a field goal, then you could call Baltimore over a field goal value. You could. This is one of the few instances you can. It's not plus EV per se, but it does help your argument is what it does.
Yeah, I kind of don't see this going to that scenario.
Yeah, let's just say this. I think both of us are assuming Baltimore is not going to lose this game. Baltimore should win this game.
Correct.
The question we both have is
how much?
How much, and especially in my case, is how much will Baltimore win this by? Andrew's basically just saying, just go win it for me, and I'm losing some EV. That's all you're saying.
Yeah.
And a just in case field goal.
It's almost like, I mean, it's not the same feeling as we had for the Bears in Tennessee.
No, that's totally different.
Right, but at the same time, you can kind of make that comparison like, dude, okay, it's the Ravens against the Colts. The Colts are a good team. Don't get me wrong, right? Arguably the best in the AFC South right now.
You could argue that in some circumstances, yes.
Or in some circumstances, I mean, it's a shoe-in for Tennessee Titans. They're just either or.
Yeah.
But Baltimore, man, that's a different animal.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be interesting to watch them play. I think, looking at the total, man, the under kind of...
Yeah, the under is what I would favor in this as well.
Okay, so I'm not alone here. So I think Danny and we had almost like the same brain wavelength going on, and we both think that the Ravens will win, but we just don't know how much they will win by. I'm thinking, just give me the win. I find value in that.
Yeah.
Give it to me. And I think Danny just says, you know what? The Colts, I think they can hang on by a touchdown or a field goal. So
I'm basically making the money, the smart EV sharp play. That's all I'm doing with this game because it can happen, but there is a worry for me that Indy and Rivers just don't put up enough points. That's my one worry. So that's why, for me, this is a lean, but I don't know if I can bet this game.
Did he throw an interception last game?
It's Rivers. I'm assuming he throws an interception every game. That's just who he is.
Whoa. He's not Daniel Jones, okay?
I know, but Rivers is notorious for throwing picks.
Well, you know what they say. If he can throw one, he can throw two.
True.
He always throws two. It's never one. It's never one. It's always two.
Yeah. So Andrew favors Baltimore in this plus 4.5. I lean towards Indy, teasing them up to plus 7.5, but you will sweat it. That's my answer. For sure.
Okay.
But let us know in the comments below what you think about this video. Let us know which side you like, or maybe you like one of the totals in this and how you're betting this game. Leave us a comment. There. Tick the notification bell and select all and subscribe. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews for the rest of the season. Of course, thank you very much for tuning in and enjoying this video. For Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. Make sure you get your bets in, and of course, don't forget to be a tease.